Welcome to the newsletter. Ukraine gains momentum in Kherson, Russia turns Crimea into a fortress. On Channel HT New, Russia announced that it was strengthening its defenses around the Crimean Peninsula as Ukraine gained momentum on the battlefield in the neighboring Kherson region. Crimean Governor Sergei Aksyonov announced on November 18 that Russia is turning the peninsula into a fortress in the face of an increased threat from Ukraine. A fortification operation is underway in the Crimea region under my leadership with the aim of ensuring the safety of all the people of the peninsula, Aksyonov said. Russia annexed the Crimean Peninsula in 2014 after a referendum. Ukrainian authorities have repeatedly vowed to take back this strategic area in the Black Sea. Meanwhile, Russia announced that the military campaign will only end when Kiev meets the conditions set by Moscow, including a commitment to permanent neutrality, recognition of Russia's Crimea Peninsula, and recognition of independence for the Donbas region, where there are two breakaway territories, Donetsk and Lugansk. Since February, the Crimean Peninsula has played an important role in Russia's military campaign in Ukraine as a major supply line and weaponry. Aksyonov's announcement comes as Ukraine has recently accelerated its counter-offensive strategy in the south and last week recaptured the strategic city of Kherson. This development makes Kiev move closer to Crimea. In recent times, the Crimean Peninsula has seen a number of explosions targeting Russian military facilities located in the region, including Moscow's Black Sea Fleet, which was attacked with suicide drones. In October, the Kerch Bridge linking mainland Russia to Crimea was partially destroyed by an explosion that Moscow blamed on Kiev. Ukraine has denied this. He said Russia showed signs of retreating further in Kherson. The British Ministry of Defence said on November 18 that it had obtained evidence that Russian forces appeared to be building lines tens of kilometers away from the current fighting line at Kherson. He said that this may be a sign that Russia is planning to withdraw further when it cannot stop the counterattack of Ukraine. Ukraine entered the city of Kherson last week after Russia decided to withdraw its forces because it ran out of supplies to the region. After withdrawing from the city of Kherson, Russia is prioritizing the organization, re-equipping of troops and increasing defenses throughout the regions, the British Ministry of Defence said. Russian servicemen have built a new trench system near Crimea, as well as near the river Siversky Donets between the eastern regions of Donetsk and Lugansk. Some lines are as far as 60 kilometers behind the current front line, indicating that the military Russian planning is preparing for a scenario where Ukraine can gain great momentum in the future, the statement said. Ukraine has launched a counter-offensive in the past few months and regained thousands of square meters of territory from Russia in the southern and northeastern battlefields. Britain also predicts that Russia is deploying some troops withdrawing from Kherson to near the strategic city of Bakhmut in Donetsk to determine control of this area. Ukraine said last week that Russian attacks in Donetsk had made fighting in the region hell. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe to the channel, share to support and update the latest videos from HT News channel.